Philadelphia 76ers. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Big Cat, the pass to Cowboy. No good. Nice D from Bryant. Philadelphia on D. Here's Gobble. Here's Janovic. Hands it from downtown.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Now the pass to Cowboy. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Finished off the break. 5 points in the game.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Gobble. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Kicks it to Bryant. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The machine passes to Big Cat. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Passes it to Insanity. Right wing. Lets it go. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. On defense, the 76ers. Here's Gobble. Stolen. And he lays it up and in. The machine's got his first basket.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Bayern shooting their first foul shot of the game. And that one falls for Bryant. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The machine passes to Cowboy. And a missed layup.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Zipser. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
That one goes. Count it. The Beast's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Gobble. Thompson outside. Here's Gobble. Pass to Thompson. And he dunks it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Bryant from the arc. The shot no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to the Beast for the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Here's Gobble. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The 76ers trailing. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I spoke with the head coach for Bayern. He's certainly aware of the shot-blocking talent on the other roster, but he doesn't want his guys to change their approach too much. He said, listen, we've got to continue to score in the paint. We can't just live on the outside. I just told our guys, when you jump up, jump into their body to try to take their legs away. Kevin, we'll see if they can score inside.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. What approach to use against the opposing D, I guess, in the front of their minds, it sounds like, guys.
And I think it's going to take not just one approach, but several. I mean, they are so good at making adjustments defensively. They'll have to be ready to adjust on the fly as well.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, this is a team that will give you a lot of different looks at the defensive end, so adjusting and adapting, critically important.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
The machine passes to Insanity. Here's Cowboy. Sinks the triple. Cowboys got 5 now. Cowboys gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Here's Gobble. The tray. And he gets it to go. He has 6.
Only took him a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Now here's Rivers, left side Taylor. Here's the screen. Floats one up. 2 on the clock. And here's Bryant for 3. Rivers kicks to Bryant. Tries again. The shot misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Insanity. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Insanity's got the first basket of the second quarter for the 76ers. Here's Bryant, and the layup's good off the glass. Bryant's got 5 points so far.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
There's a screen to the left side wing. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Big Cat, the pass to Cowboy. Here's the machine. Goes back up. The pass to Cowboy. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Passes it to Insanity. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. The Insanity's got 5 points in the quarter. The Insanity's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Feeds to Bryant. Bryant can't get that one to fall. Bryant's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Cowboy passes to Insanity. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Taylor. Finished off the break. And Bayern leads by 2. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Bayern.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Down low, got a piece of it. One-on-one fast break. Here's the beast. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when the steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Pass to Savanovic. Here's Rivers. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
The pass to Cowboy. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Insanity the pass to Cowboy. The wing jumper off target. Cowboys gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Taylor attacking. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Bayern shooting their second and third free throws tonight, and he makes the first. Bayern making a switch here. That one misses. Insanity the pass to Big Cat. Here's Cowboy. Here's Insanity. Here's the machine. It's deflected. Stripped away. The Beast passes to the machine. That drops. The machine's got his second bucket of the game to go. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Passes it to Cowboy. Puts up a 3. And it's Bayern Munich with the rebound.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Pass to Big Cat. Here's Cowboy. He's covered by Thompson. With 4 seconds on the clock. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Bayern. They lead by 3. Been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. One of the stories here, Insanity, getting it done today.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And the pass to Djetovic. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's the Beast. 6 points for him. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Bayern leading by 3. Here's Gobble. He has 6. And the layup falls. He's got 8.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's the Beast. Sweet little floater. The Beast's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Time called here. Bayern decides to talk it over.
One more time, give it up for your dream team.
Here's Djetovic. Plays it in without an inch of room around him. 9 points in the game so far.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Here's the beast. 10 points for him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Been a solid outing for the beast. He's got 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Bayern leading by 3. Here's Gobble. 8 points for him. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Cowboys got 3 rebounds so far in the game. From 12 feet out, the shot is off.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Here's Djanovic. Off target with his 3. So it's Philadelphia now. It's a 3-point game. The machine passes to the beast. Here's Cowboy. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Djanovic. And once again off the mark by Bayern. The machine passes to Insanity. Here's Cowboy. And it's all evened up. Cowboys got 10 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
The feed now to Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And it's sent back by Bryant. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Great look, but off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
The machine's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. There's a minute left in the third. Here's the screen. Trying his luck deep, and he gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Bayern lead.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
There's the bucket. Good.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
23 seconds left to play in the third. And it's sent back by Bryant.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Bayern leading by 4. On the wing, Bryant. Here's Djanovic. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 13 points in the game. 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the machine. Misses the shot. And we've reached the end of the third. Bayern Munich leads by 6. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. The 76ers trail by 6. To the wing on the left. Here's the beast. Insanity, the pass to Cowboy. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here. Insanity passes to Cowboy. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. Here's Renfro. Here's Gianovic. Oh, that's blocked. They retain possession.
76ers foul call.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Bayern.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hogging. The way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
Here's the machine. Right wing. Lets the three fly. There's the bucket. Good. 10-point scoring sanity.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
There's the pick. Here's Renfro. Dishes it to Thompson. Pass to Gianovic. Here's Renfro. Not really his range, and it's off target. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's the beast. That three off the mark. And there's the pass to Big Cat. Here's the three. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Gianovic. Thompson outside. Here's Renfro. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bayern leading by 5. Time called here. Bayern decides to talk it over.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
It's hauled in by the 76ers. Cowboys got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to the beast. Drops in the tray. Now just a 2-point Bayern lead.
They've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Kicks it to Thompson. Fade away. On the wing, Thompson. There's a good screen. To the middle. Here's Bryant. And that one hits back iron.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The machine passes to Cowboy. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Take a look at what Cowboy's done. 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities. Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Here's Gobble. Zipser. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Cowboys got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 76ers moving the ball around. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Djanovic. There's a good screen. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Pass to the machine. And Thompson sends it back. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Zips it. And he gets the bucket. And Bayern leads by 6.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's the beast. Here's the screen. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Gobble. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Second one is good. Putting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 5. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
He summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. Thompson outside. And so it's Bayern Munich winning this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the...
completar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que só fácil. Tudo que eu pedisse, só você quem me desce. Aí pensando desse esse quatro.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got Maccabi Tel Aviv and the Philadelphia 76ers. And so here's Maccabi. Pass to Randall. To the right side. Off target from three-point range. Here's Cowboy. Shoots from the baseline. The base passes to the machine. Here's Cowboy. Shot clock at 5. Tries from 16. Randall grabs the board. On defense, Philadelphia. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Insanity. No good with the triple. And Maccabi with possession. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Maccabi's head coach had a few moments to share with me. Relying on their outside marksmanship is one thing he's comfortable with in this matchup. He said that his team can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the league when it comes to shooting from distance, and that he won't pull the reins back on his shooters at all tonight, guys. We'll see how they go.
Doris, thank you. No, Clark, hard to create spacing without the threes.
I agree there. I mean, I'd say it's almost impossible with the size and speed of players in this day and age.
Devin Smith.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's the Beast.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Such a wide open look.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Here's Ohio. That's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Maccabi able to keep the ball here. Smith on the wing. No good on the 3. And here are the 76ers now. Here's the machine. Cranes the three-pointer. The machine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Philadelphia on D. Here's Ohio. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. That one is no good. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The machine passes to Cowboy. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Here's Ohio. And again, unable to change momentum here. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
No luck.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's the machine. Off the pick. That's good. The machine's got 5 points so far.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And so here's Maccabi. They trail by 3, and that is good.
You know, he doesn't have much quickness, but he'll still attack the rim when given the chance.
Now the 76ers with it. Passes it to Big Cat. Out to the right wing. Here's the Beast. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. A second chance effort. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's the machine. He's got 5. Cowboy passes to Insanity. It's deflected. 40 seconds left in the first. Over in the corner, Randall. Soft touch off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
The machine passes to Big Cat. Randall grabs the board.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
In the corner, Smith with it. Another shot. He lays it in.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's the machine. The 76ers with another miss. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point. What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
To the middle. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Maccabi able to keep the ball here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here's Rochestie. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Here's Meckel. The pass to Hendricks. To the paint. Layup off the pick. And it's Smith laying it in. Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's the machine. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Chance here to get a quick injury report.
Well, gentlemen, the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia let me know the status. He said he's having back spasms and it's causing him a lot of pain.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
And so here's Maccabi. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Insanity. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
This is what this team is all about here. I mean, they're forcing their way inside, just bulldozing themselves into the paint area, and they're having a lot of success.
Here's Meckel. Pass to Hendricks. And as it goes out of bounds, Maccabi able to keep the ball here.
Maccabi ball.
Here's Rochestie down low. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Down low. Here's the beast. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
To stop the run. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Mikal. And so here is Philadelphia. It's offline from half court.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Inside, Hendricks makes it off the glass.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Meckel. Pass to Hendricks. To the right side. Dishes to Meckel. 6 to shoot. Right wing. 3-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. LeBeast passes to Insanity. And that one's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Meckel. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And he's able to get it back. The pass to Hendricks. Here's Rochestie to the wing right side. Inside, they shoot again, and he lays it up and in.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And the shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Cowboys.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And it's good.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
55 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Big Cat. Here's Cowboy. It's rebounded by Mbakwe.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Passes it to Hendricks. Shot on the wing. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. And it's all knotted up.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The machine passes to Cowboy. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The pass to Big Cat. Fires the 3. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Tipped away. Here's the machine. Finished off the break. The machine's got 11 points.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side.
And a pretty tightly contested. Now both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Really an incredible game from the machine.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Big Cat. The three-pointer, no good. Big Cat's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Out to the right wing for the lead. Count the bucket. He's got 7.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
The machine passes to Cowboy. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Pass to Ohio. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Here's Cowboy. He has 7. Rebound by Maccabi. Randall's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Smith drives in. Off target with the open look.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Softly drops in the floater. Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for Maccabi. Smith's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Here's the beast. Shoots from 12. And he hits the jump shot.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Kicks it to Smith. And as it goes out of bounds, Maccabi able to keep the ball here. Picked by Randall from the inbound.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Cowboy passes to Big Cat. Here's Insanity. Here's Cowboy. 7 points in the game. Smith left side. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The machine passes to Big Cat, and he gets it to go.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Puts up a 3. Good.
Number 8.
He's got 10.
They've been splashing home those 3s since halftime.
Marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw to start the game.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pushing it up. Finish off the break. And Maccabi leads by 7.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Here's the machine. Shot is off. And Maccabi the other way now.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Let's go. Hits the front of the rim and out. And Maccabi with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Out of bounds, Maccabi takes possession. And Maccabi making a change here. Maccabi leading by 9. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And again, it's Maccabi.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Passes it to Cowboy. There's the triple. That's good. Cowboys got 10.
Man, that is not an...